Another radio broadcast from the military was a huge shock for us. Not only did they postpone our rescue, but they ordered all survivors to get rid of their firearms. Are they nuts? How are we supposed to defend ourselves? It better be worth it. Timmy, you're back. Alright. Oh, Timmy. We decided to follow military orders and got rid of our rifle. We did so with a heavy heart, but if that's the price against the safety, we'll pay it gladly. That doesn't mean we'll never get one. He got 4 cans of soup! Heck yeah! Anything else? One bottle of water! Yes, Timmy! Oh, Timmy, you're being promoted. We thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth in our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems like it's ringing right now. There's someone to answer it. Ted. Because I don't want Ted to be scavenging. He's the worst person to go scavenging. They answered the phone. We could clearly hear a gasoline leak from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby hill valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Some of us had gone over the side. We don't know We're good? Other water. It's not really great. I'll send Dolores. Dreadful silence is becoming boring in every happy model family. We don't have that many things to talk about. Is there anything we can do about that? Anything at all? No. They're gonna break the radio. I don't want to do that. One of them gonna go crazy. Nope. No one went crazy. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we'll hear the neighbors in their shelter. Enough saying around. It's time we visited the service. Why is everyone out? What happened? What happened yesterday? Dolores and Ted were ready. What in the world? Okay. No one can go in it. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. We peeked out in the morning. We saw a leather suitcase. Has no address or name on it, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Not this time. No one's getting sick. Well, Mary Jane's already sick, but whatever. Besides the point. We have no idea who left this. You can't trust anybody. So we're not risking our lives for supplies. They could be poisoned. We threw the gift away and quickly forgot about it. We really missed the life we had, the space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before this dang bomb drop. We can make them today, we'll be here tomorrow, so let's make things right. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup, they're in our water. We swear some of them kept coming back. They're bigger every time we see them. It can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. Now hang on. I'm actually gonna say no to this. Because if you say no, there's a chance that Mary Jane can become a mutant and she can like scavenge every day. And she's sick anyway, so she's gonna die anyway. Mary Jane didn't become a mutant. We decided to get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, and whatever our body parts we could use for lethal. Unfortunately, we underestimated the chances. They're really fast. All we achieve. We're getting tired. Maybe we'll have one next time. Alright, day 35. You guys get your rations. I am low on water. No one's ready for it. No one can go outside. Why can no one go outside? Ted and Dolores was literally everything's fine, and then the next day they weren't. We're not going to run around like the Knights of the Round Table, following some madman scribbles on the wall. The world is crazy enough as is. I'm not good. Well, we're not certain about the situation on the surface. We were about to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking on the door. It seemed like it would be a trader who is very interested in ammunition. How about that? Yeah. Hope he gives me something good. I hope he gives me water. What in the world was that? Why does everyone like to go? Our visitor was happy to get some ammunition in return. He offers us rations. Something's always better than nothing. Dang it, I don't want food! I want water! Ugh. Oh my gosh, why did he give me food? I have plenty of food. Do you feel a bit down when living underground like this? No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring cheerfulness into our lives. Another military announcement. I can't do anything because everyone's like, oh, I don't feel like going outside. The risk is not. But what if instead of being soldiers, they're bandits at work? They're soldiers. Then we received a letter from seemed to be other survivors that claimed to mean us no harm. Oh, I'm gonna die because Ted and Dolores just instantly went like outside. Sounds so risky. Well, there goes my last bottle of water. I have plenty of food. No one's ready to go outside. Our supplies are scarce and morale is low. We can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. Pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks who try to retire home. It should be hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway, and we need to get more. Yes! Someone go out there! Yeah! Oh my gosh. That was a literal panic. We had to do this for the family. It had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Perhaps? We're not certain about the situation. Trash can bar is getting disgusting. Good news, we don't have much of an appetite. We're saving some food, yeah, for some reason. More cockroaches? I guess you're supposed to. Please don't. Oh, it didn't break me. When Mary Jane's sickness got worse and we weren't able to provide with her medicine, she decided to cure whatever she had on her own. She left a note saying she's not coming back since she never even liked our family. Oh no! He's not very great. It would be good to talk to him, cheer him up. Oh my gosh. In a word or two, maybe enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Well, on the bright side, I can save supplies, but on the downside, I just lost my most OP character in this game. Right now, Timmy's number one. Timmy is not out of the question to go outside. He looks fine. The mornings we feel a bit hopeless. We need to pull ourselves together and be more optimistic. Oh, I can't before. How is Timmy out of the question? He looks fine. We had a chance to meet a strange person today. He looks like a human, except for triple the amount of hands necessary. We listened to a story about a group of folks who are like him, who are having a hard time scouting supplies because they're parents. People shoot first and ask questions later. He offered us a deal. If we share him some of our supplies to help us out on our expedition, make sure we're safe. How much fun do we have? 4, 5. I'll give him 3. Safely for our next trip. thread of information that Dolores ate today, so she doesn't eat rations before she goes out. Nothing and nothing. We can hear nothing but that annoying static. Better not nothing else. Dolores, you're going with flashlight. Because last time the actual Jake was sick. Looks like a good scout he is. Timmy's making the best of it. Alright. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. You'd expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet here we have someone at the door. When we open it, we encounter a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who has to trade him for a water chip. A water chip? What in the heck is that? Did he take two? We explained politely that we didn't have the water chip, but we're happy to share some water with him. The man was visibly disappointed, but thanks to us for the water, and even less than his gas mask. Odd. Alright. That'd be a good time to have some role play and create our shelter theater group. We call it the Thunderdome. We spend the rest of the day trying to write a script before our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that maybe it would be best to play something simple. Hey, that's what my uncle calls the baby's flavor. Alright. We played I Spy and it was really fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter dummy. We really use more supplies. We count all of them. Staying the numbers did not make us happy. Time to do something about it. We know that a teacher from the local school managed to rescue a bunch of kids and lead them to a nearby building where they were relatively safe and we could really use it now. We could really use it, right? Ted went crazy. We're now richer in some supplies, but for some reason we don't feel very good about it. Let's just never mention this whole thing again. Down here, no luck, market. Won't get easier. Back away. Or else we might face danger. Trying our best to remain calm in the situation we're in is far from normal. We might never get used to it. We hope the help comes. We heard a knock on the door. This morning, we held our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices from outside. We decided to open up. It turned out the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but they branched out and now offer more items too. Yes, I need that medkit. Thank you. Oh, Dolores is back. The girls were very kind and their prices were more than fair, so we gladly accepted their offer. How clever of them to keep their business alive, even after the apocalypse. We're impressed. We tried our luck at a nearby bar, fitting called the World's End. Usually such a respectable family like our own would never go there. But this time we gave it a shot, hoping to find some unclaimed goods. Who would have known that tomato soup used to be a popular snack in a bar? We found a few cans of it and took a few cans equals 1. We expected to find any clean water in the bar, and we weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure and it wasn't water, but hey, if it quenches thirst, it counts. Alright, 2 waters, that's good. From what we could tell, the atomic blast was interrupted a poker game. These poor are not going to be finishing that game anytime soon, but we can still use their card and friendly mutant group lend us a hand as promised. We felt much safer with them around. Everyone made it back without a scratch. We hope that we'll get the chance to meet that group again. It's been a while, but there was another message from the radio. They want us to send one person out to meet with them. Sounds like kind of a precaution or a trick. We hope we know what we're getting into. Who should be Timmy? questions the soldiers ask us. Let's just hope we fulfilled our expectations and our ragged pants didn't make it back. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and he's safe with us now. Yeah. Wait. Say the wasteland. It's still unknown. That's fine. That's fine. How's it unknown? I sent you guys a lot. There are so many things you can do. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, why not play some games? They're not just kids. Right. Ted is getting more crazy. Say his sock puppet is being like here. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted around 10 seconds, and that was because the light went out for a moment. Oh, Dolores is sick. How'd she get sick? Dolores came down with sickness. She did? Oh, she did. Well, who knew? Yeah, I'll give her a We've been preparing for this expedition since yesterday, and we feel ready to go right now. He'll take flashlight. I don't need the gas mask because the fallout's gone. Or mostly gone. Alright, Dolores. Our hideout was approached by a man we didn't know. He claimed to be an accountant, but now he serves as a trader and a gambler. And offers us a card game for a bet 2 bottles. Nope, 50%. That's a 50% chance that you'll get 2 bottles or lose 2 bottles. But we would. Gambling's a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set to kids? What kids? There's no one there. What kids? Ted, did you write today's report? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We send them away. Good. What? Dolores is sick again? Screw you! Well, how are you sick? Traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently, business can do well even after the end of the world. How much for cards? Check 4 for the gun. I don't have to gun it. I guess I'll do food. I should have done water. I'm a moron. Dolores, screw. I just do a med kit. Tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this won't be over soon, or else we might end up in some wasteland ditch. That's not so. Ted is sick? No. Manly off. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might not ever get used to it. We hope to help. Not the best time. Can't help thinking about what we can make out of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing, or will we have to move to some forsaken place? Our vacation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Trash can bars getting disgusting. More cockroaches. Don't destroy the handbook. Do not destroy the handbook. Yes! Close enough.